Hey everyone, let's dive into this weekend's wild astrology. If you've been feeling tired and restless, hungry and sleepy, frustrated and manic, or even happy and sad, don't worry, you're not losing it. The astrology right now, absolutely intense. Let's start with the big one. Neptune stationing direct in Pisces at 27 degrees. This happened yesterday, and it's huge. Neptune, the planet of beliefs, the subconscious, imagination, dreams, illusions, and spirituality, shifts retrograde every year for a few months. And every time it stations direct or retrograde, it's a major energetic reset. Neptune retrograde is like months of feeling your way through a foggy maze of synchronicities that don't quite add up. It's confusing, introverted, and often leaves you with more questions than answers. But when Neptune stations direct, that's when the lights come on. Suddenly, all those signs, dreams, and weird occurrences make sense. It's like the big reveal in a movie where everything you've been following clicks into place and you know exactly what to do. If you've seen the OA on Netflix, think of Neptune retrograde as the whole show. Slow, mysterious, and packed with meaning you don't fully understand. Neptune direct is the climactic moment when OA sprints to the high school, knowing exactly where she needs to be as her friends perform that portal opening dance. It's that level of clarity. Now, Neptune has been retrograde since July 2nd, and during that time, we've seen a lot of timeline weirdness. Here's a mind-blowing story. After the 7.1 earthquake in Northern California, a broken grandfather clock that had been in one family for generations suddenly started working again and set itself to the correct time. How does that happen? Did we shift timelines? Were all those tsunami dreams, some of us were having actual memories of another timeline? Neptune's energy is all about peeling back the veil, and now that it's direct, we might start to get some answers, or at least clearer connections to our higher selves. In the meantime, though, you might feel like you're waking up from a deep, ketamine-laced nap, exhausted, groggy, and maybe even a little disoriented. Hydrate, rest, and take it easy, especially since the moon has been in Pisces all weekend. Pisces energy loves to escape reality and get lost in dreams, making this a perfect time for deep reflection, but not necessarily action. Let's not forget Mercury retrograde, which is still in full swing for another 7 days. It recently had a Cazimi moment with the Sun in Sagittarius, opposing Jupiter retrograde in Gemini, and squaring Saturn in Pisces. Translation? Intense mental and emotional processing. Right now, it's better to sit with these energies quietly than to force big decisions or expressions. Save those for a later date, maybe even next year. Now, about Venus entering Aquarius and crossing over Pluto in Aquarius at 0 degrees, this is another major moment. Pluto represents death, rebirth, and transformation, while Venus governs money, values, beauty, and relationships. Together, they're pushing us toward a collective reevaluation of what matters most in our connections, finances, and society as a whole. Pluto in Aquarius is especially significant. It's a rare transit that hasn't happened since the late 1700s, right after America became independent. That era saw massive social revolutions like the French Revolution and the American Civil War. Aquarius is the sign of collective humanity, so this energy is setting the stage for global transformation in how we relate to each other and the systems we live within. And let's talk Mars in Leo, now retrograde at 6 degrees. Mars, the planet of action, desire, and ego, will stay retrograde until January 6th, then shift into Cancer, continuing its retrograde until late February. This transit could stir up battles with ego and willpower, especially with people who don't respect your boundaries or value your character. Be mindful of projecting insecurities outward. This transit is about finding inner strength and courage, not external validation. Looking ahead, we've got the Gemini full moon coming up on December 15th, the same day Mercury stations direct. Expect a burst of mental energy like a third eye activation. But here's the catch. It could be chaotic, like opening your third eye while you're still high on gummies. Your thoughts might feel scattered, your heart racing, but don't worry, it's all part of the process. So, family, December is a month to rest, reflect, and let things unfold naturally. Don't force yourself into anything you're not ready for. Prioritize self-care, and if you do feel the energy to take action, follow your intuition. That's all for now from me, Mario, the Salsa Shaman. Some spots on my calendar have opened up for additional sessions. If you are interested in booking a personalized astrology session with me, visit www.starseedsalsa.com. Love and light, death and darkness, full spectrum.